Okay, so on to question number 4. "30 grams of glucose, which is C6H12O6, has a molar mass of 180.16 grams per mole, is dissolved in 100 grams of water, which has a molar mass 18.02 grams per mole. What is the mole fraction of water in solution? Note that glucose is a non-volatile solute." Okay, so first let's define what a mole fraction is. So a mole fraction can be denoted as X of a I, and it tells us the moles of a component. So in this case, let's say component I. Divided, divided by the total amount of moles in the mixture. Okay, so for this question, we want to know the mole fraction of water in a solution of the 30 grams of glucose and 100 grams of water. So we can write out the equation for mole fraction. So mole fraction X is equal to N over N total. Where N is the amount of a constituent in moles. And as you can guess, N tot is the total amount of moles. Okay, so let's break up this solution into different steps. So step 1 would just be to find the number of moles of both glucose and water. Okay, so let's recall that the equation for finding the number of moles is just mass over molar mass. Okay, so first let's find the number of moles of glucose. So we have 30 grams of glucose, and they gave us the molar mass of glucose, which is 180.16 grams per mole. So if we divide the two, we get number of moles of 0.17. Okay, so now let's find the number of moles of water. So we have 100 grams of water, and we know the molar mass of water is 18.02 grams per mole. So 100 divided by 18.02 is 5 0.55 moles. Okay, so step 2 is to find N total. So N total is just equal to 0.17 moles, which is the number of moles of glucose, plus the number of moles of water, which is 5.55, and we get N total equal to 5.72. And finally, we have everything we need to calculate the mole fraction of water. So X, water, is equal to the number of moles of water, which was 5.55, and we divide this by the N total, which is 5.72. So 5.55 divided by 5.72 is 0.97. So this means the mole fraction of water is 0.97. And if we were to convert this to a percentage, then that means that 97% of this solution is water. And the junior tutor said that glucose is described as a non-volatile solute, meaning that no parts of the solute will escape from the solution. The mole fraction of a component in a solution can be solved using the equation. Okay, so they showed how the denominator is the sum of the number of moles of the components of the solution. And in this problem, we only have two components, which are glucose and water. We need to get the number of moles present given their mass. This can be calculated using the equation. Number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass. So they have both of the moles of the two components, and then they calculated the mole fraction of water and also got 0.97. So the solution is correct.